Rolling.
Okay, I have Nadine St. Rose of the St. Lucia Tourist Board here at ITB in Berlin. Nadine, thank you very much. It's been a long time.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
It has.
Yeah, how's everything going here?
Everything's good. Everything's been good for us so far. The second day, we have a full schedule of appointments. We have about a dozen partners, hotel partners with us. So our booth is much bigger than it was last year, which is interesting and which is great for the country, because we see that, with more private sector hotels attending, that means the German market is, regaining its importance to the country. And, the feedback from the tour operators have been good. There is work that we need to do. But it's, a market that we committed to growing over the next few years.
How's the market performing, though?
Well, we saw a decline last year overall, but we have an idea. We don't have the best airlift from the destination. We only have the condo service during winter. However, there are some other airlines that we're talking to. So hopefully, upcoming winter we will have something to announce. But in January our numbers were up 43% from Germany, so that's encouraging news. It's the first month of the year the numbers are up, so we hope we could maintain that momentum throughout the year.
You touched slightly on last year's representation here in terms of the number of private sector, and you did have very, very small space with very few people here. What is it that your private sector saw in this market that brought them here this year?
Back in 2008, I believe it was, we made a commitment to actually open an office. We have been here and we have been doing some activities. Over the last couple of years we have committed additional resources to grow this market, and with that we know that as a tourist board we cannot do it alone, so we always reach out to the private sector hotels to come and help us, and as a result you've seen that increase in participation that we have this year. So it's a market, it's one of the strongest economies right now, and it's a market that we know that has potential. There's work to be done. We're looking at new strategies. We're evaluating what we've been doing in the last few years, and the hotels being here is really their commitment to the market, to helping us to grow the market, and it's exciting.
What can you do differently? You're saying new strategies.
Well, we're looking at the programs that we do at the trade. We're looking at the awareness level in this market, and that's still low. So we're looking at new and exciting advertising opportunities, new activities that we can do at the trade, because it's a tour operator driven market. So, I don't want to give you all of our strategies to share with the other destinations, but definitely we're seeing some things that we can do much better, and we'll be pursuing them this year, and we suspect that it's going to deliver for us.
Generally, how's St. Lucia tourism performing?
Generally not bad. In January we ended the year almost flat, 3.3% up, and we know why. We're down in the US market, which is our biggest market, and that's a direct result of airlift. We continue to work on airlift, and soon we'll be announcing additional service, additional capacity to the island. So we believe that this will help us to regain our strength in that market. There is work to be done, but so far so good.
I'm quite interested in this additional airlift that you plan to announce.
Yeah, well, just keep in touch with St. Lucia for the next month and you'll find out about it.
Are we talking about additional flights by an airline already operating, or are we talking about an additional airline or two coming in?
We're talking about additional capacity to the island from the US, and unfortunately I can't tell you about it now. If I release that information to you now, then there'll be no surprise when we announce it in the next month.
The surprise is now. Thank you, Nadine.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Brilliant.